Tuesday Night Baseball is on the air from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Heath Fillmyer will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder. Malik Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he's back easily. Smith on at first. Nobody out. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
A runner at first with no outs here. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think everyone's a little bit concerned about the way Yasiel Puig's been playing. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tommy Pham stands in as he looks at a cold strike. Soft liner to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Bases are loaded here with 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. First delivery to him on the way. in there, and it's 0-2 now. This year against right-handed pitching, Gregorius is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So here is Avisayo Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Rays are in front, 3-0. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now in the box, George Brett, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. The first pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And the 2-out hit extends the inning for Salvador Perez.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Tanaka pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Left side, a dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the runner is in from second. Long throw to the plate. He pulls into third safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning upcoming here in KC. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Daniel Robertson.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Hamilton is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is after it. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. And this will prove to be a heads-up play at first as he tags up and moves into scoring position now.
The center fielder, Malik Smith.
Digging in, Malik Smith reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 1-1. Robertson stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw goes over to third, and a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Rays strand just the 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Griffey is hitting .320 right on the dot, so he's certainly a threat with the bat in his hands.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Astudillo. And he makes the throw to first. Merrifield is retired. 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Line drive to center field. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Striding Sliding into the box, Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joey Wendell.
First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. One down.
The left fielder, number 29. Tommy.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton on the move. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. The relay. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now second baseman.
So striding in, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, George Brett. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Perez at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
The left fielder, number 25, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so the call will stand as safe. Into the box, Daniel Robertson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. This one's down to third. The second for 1. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Junior looks up. This one clears the party porch just shy of the fountains. They don't hit him out there. That's a long home run. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as we are all tied at 5.
If you need any proof that the baseball gods are fickle, this is the inning. Before, it looked like they might be in trouble, but now they're all tied up, and the other side is scrambling to stop the bleeding.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Malik Smith the next to hit. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this will be fouled away. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. So striding forward now, Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And the pitch takes off inside and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
In to score, the runner from third. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. On attempt misses. The throw down. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Smith in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Merrifield isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Next to the Royals, the second baseman.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. No errors and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Royals 7. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Joey Wendell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Tommy Pham, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
First delivery to him on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Didi Gregorius, runner in scoring position with two gone.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And ball four now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Pham on second. Gregorius on at first with 2 down. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They're down 7-5. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another chance? George Brett, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
To the Royals.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eric Hosmer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 7-5. Leading off the inning, Daniel Robertson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Daniel Robertson.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Into the box now, Williams Astudillo. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Mauricio Rios is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Mauricio Rios.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around and it's even now at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping up now, Yasiel Puig. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Pat Neshek trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
93, Pat Neshek.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Astudillo at second. Pham at first. 2 out in the inning. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and a bouncing ball, foul. The pause and the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as they jump ahead by 3.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 0 for 4. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding in, Daniel Robertson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Daniel Kaloum trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 62.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He swings and grounds it to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays lead it 11-7. Now batting, Brian Goodwin. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Choi moving to his right. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw in second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe.
Infante.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now. Adalberto Mondesi, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Center fielder, Billy.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Hamilton. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Scoreboard operator got a break as the deficit holds at 11-7. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Contrary to the usual strategy of working the count, they've been jumping all over the first pitch they're seeing, and that has translated into a bunch of hits. And more importantly, runs on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Coming to the plate now, Williams Astudillo. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Malik Smith. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The 0-1 delivery. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Goodwin's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 11 and the Royals 7. In now, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Right side and right into the shift. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
1 man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Now, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these 2 offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
No balls and a strike to count. One out and a runner on second base. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Pham is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit sharply on the ground. Wendell has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 11-9. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Pham with an even 1-1 count now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Yasiel Puig will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. Guillermo Lucero takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Guillermo Lucero.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Lucero playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Runner at second, 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And the run is in to score from second. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall, and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Garcia, the runner at second with one away. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Hard ground ball to third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Ji-Man Choi will start in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Now the 1-0. Popped straight up. Mondesi into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No. Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield. And they'll need him to get something going here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
the batter.
Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
To the Royals.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Billy Hamilton comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. He's set and the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively.
And it eats him up a bit. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Number 31 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 31, Rob Nance.
And this is inside as it hits him. But he won't get a base out of it because he swung through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 13-11. Now at the plate, Williams Astudillo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Goose Gossage takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 54. Goose.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Astudillo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up a 4-run lead. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi blows it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 29.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Yasiel Puig. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, Designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Robertson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jake Diekman takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 40, Jake Diekman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pham at third. Gregorius over at second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Rays are out in front, 15-11.
Leading up for the Royals.
Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Jose Alvarado takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. First pitch on its way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Lifted the other way to left center. Pham moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Whit Merrifield.
So here's the Royals DH, Whit Merrifield. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ryan O'Hearn will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Royals, number 66.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Billy Hamilton. And then what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right. It's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. 1-0. And that misses inside 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
The 1-0. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. The set and the 2-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this might tie it. Extra bases. And we might not be going home after all. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, D-Row, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, George Brett, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Chaz Rowe takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. The set and the 1-1. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the winning run is across to score.
Yeah, that 9th inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
He was driving the ball so well in this one. Finished just a single shy of the cycle. So you know he's probably really happy and maybe just a little disappointed at the same time.
16-15 tonight. Kansas City capitalized on a huge ninth inning on the way to the win. Jake Diekman gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. from the place affectionately known as the K. We're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball is next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7 hole. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Junior. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 1-0 the count. Pham leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Hamilton is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 5th.
Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Ready with the 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
And he popped him up. Zobrist is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 2, KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Royals.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Billy Hamilton.
No balls and 1 strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Ben Zobrist, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, George Brett. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Digging in, Daniel Robertson, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint. But don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
0-1 the count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in, Mike Zunino, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fans, make sure to join us here at the ballpark this Friday night as we've got the solution for these cold early season games. The first 10,000 fans through the gates will receive a complimentary team fleece blanket. That's courtesy of MLB The Show. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Wendell is calling for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he botches it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr., as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Swing, and he pops him up. Robertson into shallow left, and they come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that would drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 2-2. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
The batter, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. And that's through for a hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Three runs already home here. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem.
Now batting, designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Garcia just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. But fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Manny. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2-2 the count. Robertson stands at second with 2 gone. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Royals 2. Ready now, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. First offering on its way. to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Brett, 28 years old. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. KC down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
The center fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Fingers pauses. First pitch on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for route number 2. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike. 0-2. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Didi Gregorius.
the shortstop.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man. Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Bromberg. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
He gets double, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Perez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel. Good.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs. Digging in once again, Daniel Robertson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Robertson.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hamilton going back. And it's gone as they add still another.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Daniel Kalum gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He swings and grounds it to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Hamilton, no hits to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The second baseman.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals go down on just 4 pitches, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pham aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing.
Nope.
And that misses. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Oh, and he misses it.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to third. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Hey, that's one of the downfalls, D-Roll, of playing the infield in. You cut down the angles. That ball at normal depth probably is a routine ground ball out, but with the infield drawn in, a base hit.
Yeah, I think when you draw the infield in, Dan, you make the hitter's job so easy right there. You're just looking for something to hit hard. You have to be pretty unlucky to hit it to one of these infielders and not get that RBI.
Ball one.
Ball one. Line to the right side. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ready once again, Ji-Man Choi. And their runners at the corners now. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hamilton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Rays are in front, 12-4. Into the box, Salvador Perez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Salvador.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Robertson is there. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more. Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Line drive to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 42.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're in trouble here. It's 12-4. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Leading off to the bench.
Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Bromberg is right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Joey Wendell, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong with the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Count is 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Guillermo Lucero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Guillermo.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Royals, the shortstop, Kevin Bromberg.
Now at the plate, Kevin Bromberg. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. KC down in order. They trail by a bunch. Up next for the Rays, Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The designated hitter, Avisaíl Garcia.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And it's 0-2 to Avisaíl Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Striding into the box, Daniel Robertson. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that's in there. Base hit. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. One left for Tampa. Digging in, Billy Hamilton. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rays
all right,
are
so here's
challenging
one
the
final
previous
look
play.
at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed,
Upon
and they'll
video
lose the
review,
ability to
the
challenge
umpires
for the
have
remainder of the
upheld
game.
call of safe at first base.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 0-1. Chopper foul. Hamilton stands at second with no outs. And the runner's breaking for third. High and deep to right center. Smith racing back at the track, the wall, and get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, where you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something on speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
That's
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So striding in, Ryan O'Hearn, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter.
Digging in now, Brian Goodwin. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Hosmer on third with 2 out. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The man on third with 2 down. Lifted the other way to left center. Pham is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 13-7. Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He went deep back in the 5th.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. Over the bullpen and gone. Stepping in now, Malik Smith.
That's for Tampa Bay.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch popped up. Lucero is under it, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and chopped up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So digging in now, Tommy Pham. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed him down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Bromberg ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Digging in to try it again. Ken Griffey Jr. starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Jose Alvarado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 42, Jose Alvarado.
He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and launched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner board and no outs.
Adalberto Mondesi will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Adalberto Mondesi.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Billy Hamilton. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitting .429. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Look out, there goes Hamilton. Hit to third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
14-7, the final tally here. The Rays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ryan Yarbrough earns the win, his 2nd. Brad Keller was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.